Hey everybody, welcome to Emmett's Fix-It Shop. I'm getting ready to leave these beautiful hills of North Georgia and head on down to Horry County, South Carolina. That's on the coast, and I'm going to be working in a couple of beach units. I'm going to be putting some VLP flooring down. Not going to show you that, a million videos on that, but I'm going to be putting the baseboard. I'm going to show you how to put the baseboard in because you're not allowed. They got a little noise thing going on during the summer. You can only do construction in the winter, so that nailing would be loud. So I'm going to use adhesive. This Loctite Power Grab. It's an instant grab. Works really good. I've used it a lot. And right, the only thing you need for that, you need your saw, adhesive, and maybe a weight or two, because the baseboard, your walls are never straight. Corners aren't square. So you could have a little sticking out. Most of the time it grabs, but you might need to put something against it. Doesn't need to be heavy for about 10 minutes till it dries. So I'm going to get all this stuff loaded up, get my baseboard in there, my tools. We're on the beach, probably going to grab a towel, pack my European swimwear, and let's head on down. So this is the little beach unit, the little condo unit. Got everything pulled away, and I put the floor in, and that's where, what it looks like, where I'm going to be installing the baseboard. And I'm going to apply this Loctite Power Grab. It's an instant grab to the back of my trim. Cut my trim, the first piece, the length, and I'm going to apply the caulking to it. Okay, I have applied that instant grab to the back of my, I probably put a little too much, but it'll be okay, of my baseboard. And now I am going to place it on the wall. And look at that, you can see, I'm going to caulk it, but that is on the wall. Got a little gap in the corner, and a lot of times when you have that, take you something and place in front of it. There can be a little space up there anyway because we're going to caulk it, of course. Okay, I have cut this piece to fit. I've dry fit it. Looks good. Now I'm going to apply the caulk and get it on up there. And now I am going to put this bad boy in place. Let me hold the joint a minute, make sure it looks really good. Then of course, you're going to caulk up the top anyway. You're going to caulk this up. And caulk is actually with just latex caulk, is actually an adhesive, so it's going to be good too. But yeah, caulk will seal up anything in there. That's actually as far as that's going to go. So we're moving along. We got the pieces ready. I'll dry fit them. I also like to stick a little bit on the end here when I do it. On the outside corner here. Anyway, there you go. And that's going to look really nice when I caulk it up here. Just showing you how the inside outside corner works. You're going to have no nail holes. Now when you take it off, just like if you ever remove baseboard, you always need to cut your caulk line. I've already caulked this one. I always need to cut your caulk line, especially using this adhesive because it's going to stick to the wallboard paper. So you cut it there, that way it just peels it off and put something right back on top of it. So after they're fastened on there, you see I've caulked it up, and it just really does a good job. I got to finish on up, but I just want to show you that inside outside corner there. All right, I've got my pieces cut for this corner here into the closet. I'm gonna put adhesive on them. A little bit on the ends. Yes. And you can nail stuff into sheetrock with metal studs, but you can do a little crisscross pattern, but then you got to deal with the nail holes, all that. So you don't want to put them in upside down. Gonna caulk it real quick and show you what it looks like. Got a pretty big gap right there, but that's okay. Smooth that out. Always have your little caulking rag. That's looking pretty good there. I don't have to worry about painting it. She's gonna come in and paint. She just wanted me to get it ready, so there you go. Gonna be a nice looking corner behind the door. It'll never be seen, but you still do it. All right, everybody, just got back from Horry County. The job turned out real nice. Got all the baseboard done in the total of 4 bedrooms. You know, each one had a den. Got all the flooring in. The baseboard, it looks beautiful. They don't allow construction this time of year there, so I had to be kind of careful about it. Of course, the gluing doesn't make any noise. You may have seen my saw in the video. This is a battery saw. Battery-operated saws make about half the noise of an electric saw. You know, make about the same amount of noise, even maybe less than a blender. Matter of fact, one morning I got a knock on the door, and it was security, and he said, I thought I heard a saw in here. I went, you know, saw in here? I'm in here, that's my blender. I'm on vacation making pina coladas. He said, well, it's 7:30 in the morning. I said, I told you I was on vacation. You get out of here so I can make more pina coladas. I got 280 feet worth of pina coladas to make. But anyway, it all worked out great, and thanks for watching Emmy's Fix-It Shop.